The man without a mustache. Clarence's dad, grandfather, and great-grandfather all had mustaches. They were thick and stood out. Clarence thought that he would have a mustache, too. When his classmates were growing facial hair, Clarence noticed that he wasn't. He told his dad that he was concerned. His dad said not to worry about it and wait a few years. When Clarence was 21, he still did not have any facial hair. His upper lip area was smooth as a baby's bottom. Whenever his friends met his dad, they always joked at the fact that Clarence could not grow a mustache. Clarence felt bad. He felt that he was still a little boy. Clarence told Sean, his cousin, about his concern. Sean laughed. "You should feel good. It is such a hassle to shave every day. My facial hair grows back so fast. You also save a lot of money from not having to buy shaving cream and razors," he said. "That's not funny," Clarence said. "Look, Clarence, we all want things we will never have," Sean said. "What do you want that you don't have?" Clarence asked. "I am jealous of your intelligence. I will never be as smart as you even if I studied twice as much as you," Sean said. Clarence thanked him. He thought about this and was glad that he was intelligent. Sean was right. We all take what we have for granted and think about what we don't have. Going to teach abroad. Catherine did not know what to do this summer. All her friends either had a job or were going traveling. Catherine was nervous because she did not hear back from any of the organizations she applied for. She applied to a lot of different internships and jobs. The wait was long and agonizing for her. Finally, she received an email. The email congratulated her on getting the internship, which was a teaching position in Japan. She was going to be teaching lessons on leadership in Japan to young high school students. Catherine was passionate about education and leadership. This internship was perfect for her. She was nervous to travel abroad since this was her first time. She did not know what to expect in a foreign country. She also did not speak Japanese, which may be challenging for her. The challenges did not scare her. She was ready for the internship. She planned her trip early and began to make lists of things she needed to bring and what she needed to do. She also met with past interns to ask them about their experiences. She wanted to be as prepared for the trip as possible. Catherine wanted to do the best job she could and make a big impact on the students. Getting contact lenses. Linda has been wearing glasses since she was 4 years old. She has never liked them. She thought that glasses made her look too nerdy. She felt ugly in them. People called her Four Eyes when she was little. Not that many 4-year-olds wore glasses. Every year Linda would beg her parents for contact lenses. Every year they just told her that she was not ready. They were afraid that her eyes were going to get infected. However, Linda's parents surprised her by taking her to the optometrist. After testing Linda's vision, the doctor gave her a sample pair to wear. She put the contact lens on one finger and put it near her eye. She was nervous. "Don't be scared. It won't hurt you," the doctors said. It took Linda 10 tries to get the contacts inside her eyes. It felt weird and amazing. She could actually see clearly without her glasses. At school, everyone kept asking what happened to her glasses. Linda realized that people knew her for her glasses. They could barely recognize her. She kept getting compliments and loved it. Linda also started wearing makeup since people could see her eyes more easily. She was getting more attention from the popular guys and girls at school. She started hanging out with them. Linda's old friends got mad at her. She apologized and asked the popular kids if her old friends could join them. They said no. Linda decided to leave the popular group. The old dog. Donald had a dog named Max. Max was 10 years old, which was quite old in dog years. Donald bought the dog to protect him and his family from danger. When Max saw suspicious activity, he barked out loud. There was one time when a robber tried to get into Donald's house. Thankfully, Max barked and Donald was able to stop the robber in time. Sometimes, though, Max would bark when he saw another dog. Donald would go outside thinking something bad was happening, but it was really just another dog. Donald went on a lot of hikes and walks with Max. Donald normally did not like to exercise, but he did not mind if it was with Max. Donald would also bring Max to the dog beach, where he could play with other dogs. Max was considered part of the family. He was even in the family holiday postcard picture. Donald knew, however, that Max was going to die pretty soon. He tried not to think about it. Donald came back home from school and filled up Max's water bowl as usual. Except this time, Max did not run to the water bowl like he usually did. Donald looked around the house for Max and found him lying down on the floor dead. Donald quickly ran to Max and tried to feel for his pulse. Max was officially gone. Donald and his family buried Max in their backyard. Donald cried for a long time, and remembered all his good memories with Max. Fishing for compliments. Fishing for compliments means trying to get people to give you compliments. Barbara loved fishing for compliments. She usually says something bad about herself so that people will feel bad about her and give her compliments. She would say something like, "I look so bad in this dress." Her friends would say, "No, you don't. You look great." Barbara has done this so much. One day, one of her friends said, "Barbara, you always say bad things about yourself and we keep telling you the opposite." After that, Barbara tried to stop fishing for compliments. It was hard to stop though. She felt like the compliments boosted her low self-esteem. Her therapist suggested that she write down a list of things she liked about herself. It was hard. She would write one thing and then cross it out. Her therapist then asked her to write down a list of compliments she received from other people, which was easier. She wrote things like smart and kind. "Do you think these compliments are true?" she asked. "Some of them," Barbara said. "Now, I want you to write down why people would say you're smart or kind," the therapist said. For smart, Barbara wrote that she has straight A's, reads a lot of books for fun, and watches the news. For kind, Barbara wrote that she helps elderly people cross the street, opens the door for people, and volunteers at the homeless shelter. Good job. Now you can see why you are smart and kind, and start to believe it, she said. Barbara agreed. Writing down the reasons helped her.